Now, we're going to get right into this immediately through XBiz on here. Overseas, this was happening. This happened back somewhere like toward the end of October. Now, this could fall either ways, depending on what you believe from those who have been arrested in Cambodia. And we've heard this before. We've heard this from many countries like Cambodia, Thailand, Indonesia. One thing about pornography is pretty much illegal in these countries. Even the a lot of the mild stuff, stuff that you would see online on certain websites like Instagram and many others. And we're not talking about the full-blown porn. We're talking about semi-nudity, tease, and stuff like that. Or in some cases, like in Thailand, where it's nudity is done as an art, photography, yoga poses, and stuff like that they're doing new, which that in itself is legal in this country, but it's illegal in most others. But XBiz has reported through Gustav Turner, Cambodian police stage mass arrests of alleged porn producers. Cambodian police arrest more than 30 Chinese nationals Tuesday in Phnom Penh, charging them with producing adult content, which is illegal in the country. Minister of the Interior Penal Department Lieutenant Colonel Nong Kim Hong told the Khmer Times that the suspects were arrested after a night raid of an apartment building in the capital of Boeng Keng district after two Cambodian women allegedly reported being persuaded by a group of Chinese to produce pornographic videos in exchange for money. Other sources, however, said that the police were prompted to the action by a leak of a pornographic film depicting a Cambodian women and foreigners engaged in sexual activities, which has been widely shared and commented on social media. These activities of foreign suspects have affected the dignity of Cambodians, especially women, said the secretary at the Minister of Interior, Chow Bin Yang. So we cannot allow this crime, especially human trafficking, to happen in Cambodia. For the new government and its Pentagonal Strategy Phase 1, we have set an issue of combating crime as a priority task. All aspects of producing and distributing of pornographic are heavily criminalized in Cambodia. A draconian law on suppression of human trafficking and sexual exploitation was enacted in 2008, punishing all forms of sex work. Article 39 of the 2008 law mandates penalties of prison time and a fine for production, distribution of mere possession of any content. Now, this is falling into multiple categories on here. Now, first of all, these were Chinese producers. Now, what were they producing? See, one thing about it is a fine line on there. Was this actual sex trafficking? Were they doing child trafficking? We don't know. We don't know if these were legitimate companies, because there are some Chinese legitimate companies that are not China-born, that they're outside China. They're in Europe or in the United States. From what the article mentions, that they basically sounds like they were somewhat legitimate. It was against Cambodian law, but what the police bust was that basically someone said, well, this is what's going on over here because we saw the video. Now, the thing about it is, let's put it, this is not defending or against these people. Understand that. But the thing about it is, and going back, it says all aspects of producing and distributing pornography are heavily criminalized in a draconian law of suppression and human trafficking and sexual exploitation. See, the thing about it is, say a Cambodian got paid to do this. They paid money, shot the film, put it out on DVD, and said, hey, listen, that's it. That's end of story. It's not human trafficking. They're not exploiting the person. The person got paid. Understand that. They got paid. Did they get paid? Did they not get paid? That's the questions you got to ask. But the thing about it is, they love throwing these words out there. And this is the same thing when you have Morality in Media and many others that talk about this that said, well, these people are being exploited for their on there because they don't get paid on that. Most people don't get paid straight out at the site, unless you're like part of the production staff that gets paid on a weekly basis. And if the production lasts like about a week or 2 weeks, like a film, like a major motion picture, there are accountants on site that pays those people off. But the actors, the actresses, the director, and all that, they get paid through their agents. Either they get paid in advance, or they get a percentage in advance, or later on they get the rest. Like I said, we don't know all the information to this. Like I said, when they say Chinese, that gets you to the point where they say, I don't know, that might have been illegitimate. That could have been human trafficking, because China is known for that. And you can look at that right here in Queens, New York, over on Roosevelt Avenue, where you have all these prostitutes that are walking day and night. We've shown this on this channel. They are out there right in front of where it's heavy traffic. This is not Hunts Point. If you're familiar with New York City, Hunts Point is mostly warehouses out there. The fish market and everything is out there. It's mostly, restaurants and supermarkets so that go out there to buy, fish and stuff like that. And stuff is stored at the warehouses. Like I said, this is what they care about. They just want to censor, and that's all they're going to do. They don't want people knowing what they're doing behind their backs. And around the world, when you go back to look at Asia, as far as Cambodia and Indonesia and stuff, a lot of the stuff is run by religion itself. And you have to ask yourself, what do they deem pornographic? What do they deem human trafficking, sexual exploitation? A girl in a bikini in the front cover of a sales catalog could be deemed sexual exploitation. No, you're selling a bikini to someone who wants to buy a bikini. You have to see what it looks like on. And they'll go in and purchase it that way. And, you say, well, that's a silly thing. No. Think about that for a minute. When you look at online and when you're looking for a particular clothing style, you're looking for a shirt, you're looking for pants, you're looking for underwear, you're looking for lingerie, you have pictures of models. Some of these countries deem that pornographic. Yes, they do. I know, what country was it that their sales catalogs are using men in lingerie instead of women? Was it China? It was one of the Asian countries on there, but still, they're putting men into lingerie to sell lingerie to women. No, it's not a trans thing. It's that they don't want to sexualize. They consider that sexual exploitation of women.
Oh, that's not right. No.
But they're using guys to sell it. That doesn't help on the sales, I'll tell you that for a fact. But this is one of the things that happen overseas, and this is what, and I always say this, hey, when you're traveling overseas, be careful what's in your bags, what you take photos of, what's in your phone, what's in your laptop, because you never know, you might end up in a Cambodian jail or Thai jail, you never know. And you may call me crazy, but hey, listen, I'm just one hell of a madman with the show.
Thanks for watching. Before you go, please comment, like, and share this video. Also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe as this helps the reach of our channel. Finally, as a content viewer, you have that ability to help support this and many other channels. Especially now more than ever since the passing of a new law in the United Kingdom that will diminish the reach of many channels and affect our advertisers. If you wish to help grow this channel by financial support, you have two ways. There are two links in the description below. The first will send you to a pay site where you can make a monetary donation. The second will send you to our gear store where you can purchase t-shirt, mugs, and other specialty items. Any additional discounts will be listed on the main page. Once again, thank you for watching and your support.